Mike Faist is known for his role in the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen, where he originated the role of Connor Murphy, earning a Tony Award nomination for his performance. He's also recognized for his role as Riff in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of West Side Story. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Mike Faist. He was adopted. Mike Faist was born on January 5, 1992, in Gahanna, Ohio, where he was adopted by his parents, Julia and Kurt Faist. He has been open about this adoption, only meeting his birth mother when he was a teenager. He told Interview magazine, "I was 17 when I met her and her side of the family. They are a family of pilots." He has wanted to be an actor since he was a child. Mike Faist discovered his passion for acting at a young age, inspired by classic film stars like Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire. After finishing high school, he moved to New York to pursue an acting career. He briefly attended the American Musical and Dramatic Academy but dropped out after 2 terms to sell off-Broadway tickets. Initially too nervous to audition, his first acting role came when a friend dragged him kicking and screaming to an audition for a production of White Christmas. He got his start on the stage. Mike Faist began acting professionally in 2011, but he had been involved in school plays since he was 5. His first significant role was as Morris Delancey in the Broadway show Newswise. He continued his stage career with roles in Appropriate and A Month in the Country. However, his biggest stage success came with his starring role in Dear Evan Hansen, for which he was nominated for a Tony Award and won an Emmy and a Grammy as part of the cast. After his mainstream film success, Faist starred in Brokeback Mountain on the West End. His on-screen breakthrough was in West Side Story. Beyond his theater roles, Mike Faist has appeared in TV shows like Law and Order, SVU, and Deception, as well as in the Disney Channel series Newswise. He also acted in the horror movie Wilding and the Amazon teen thriller Panic. His major breakthrough came from playing Riff in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of West Side Story, which led to a BAFTA nomination and recognition at numerous other award ceremonies. Following this, he has starred in Pinball, The Man Who Saved the Game, and Challengers. He was on food stamps before his big break. On his first job as a professional actor in the play White Christmas, Mike Faist was living off food stamps and earning only $150 a week, living in a makeshift setup in the back of a McDonald's parking lot. Despite the humble conditions, this job was significant for him as it marked his first professional acting role at age 17. This experience boosted his confidence and convinced him that he could succeed in acting. He campaigned for gay marriage before he became famous. Before he was well known, Mike Faist was actively involved in supporting the LGBTQ+ community. He moved to New York at 17 to chase his acting dreams and worked on a campaign gathering signatures to support the legalization of same-sex marriage, which occurred in the US in 2015. Although Faist played a gay character in Brokeback Mountain, he keeps his personal life private and has not publicly discussed his own sexuality. In the past, it was rumored that he was dating professional dancer Tilly Evan Kruger. Pictures did emerge of the pair together, however, the relationship was neither confirmed nor denied. He has a pilot's license. Mike Faist learned how to fly from his half-brother, who is an Air Force pilot. In an interview with Interview magazine, Faist explained that he decided to learn to fly on a whim. He said, "It was really crazy and really impulsive. I was unemployed, but I had some money saved up, so I was like, oh, sure, why not? So I got my pilot's license. That's really it." He also mentioned that obtaining his pilot's license helped him bond with his family in a new way. He had to learn tennis for Challengers. Mike Faist plays a skilled tennis player named Art in Challengers. To authentically portray a professional tennis player, Mike Faist underwent extensive training. He trained on the tennis court for up to 6 hours a day over 3 months under the guidance of Brad Gilbert. Faist did play tennis in high school, however, his training presented its own challenges since he developed a two-handed backhand while playing tennis in high school, which did not match his character. Because Justin Kuritz wrote Art as having a classic, pretty game style, similar to tennis pros Roger Federer or Pete Sampras, Faist had to switch to a one-handed backhand, which is very tricky to learn, according to Gilbert. He had to gain 30 pounds for Challengers. Mike Faist had to consume between 8,000 to 10,000 calories daily to gain 30 pounds for his role in Challengers. This transformation was part of his preparation to convincingly portray a tennis player. He can sing and dance. Having studied at the American Musical and Drama Academy, albeit for just a year, it's no surprise the actor is just as good a singer. His vocal talent came in handy when he joined the cast of Steven Spielberg's film adaptation of West Side Story. While confident in singing, Faist was less sure of his dancing abilities. Despite having taken dance lessons as a kid, he hesitated to dance during the audition for West Side Story. In an interview with Screen International, he shared, "I'm not good enough. I had no business being in that room, quite frankly. These were some of the best dancers in the world." However, Spielberg saw things differently, praising Faist as one of a kind and expressing confidence in his capabilities by stating, "He can do absolutely anything."